morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Get Rich 101. Now, I was thinking about playing an old episode today. I was really thinking about it. This close to doing it. But I decided to go with the flow and speak from the heart and just let the energy of the show carry me. It's not that I'm out of energy. I've got energy, as you probably can tell, but I just felt like, I don't know, I want to do other things. But I went into this room and I caught a new flavor because I've never done the room. I've never done the show from this I've never done the show from this room before. Never. So let me get a little bit. See, you can see that the computer is off tilter. Whatever, it'll look better in the years to come. But check this out. Oh, wait a minute. Let me finish doing my intro. So, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching Get Rich 101. Thank you for tuning into your host. I'm your host. I'm Sekou Wrights. I am an author of many books. But this is the book I'm most interested in right now. In Hack Your Pain Now. And shout out to New Thought Media Network. Thank you for continuing to let me shine. Let this show grow. All right. So there we go. Now that I've done the intro, let me tell you why I'm in this room. Well, let me skip that. I'm in a new room. I'm attempting to make this room my, what is this, like, this is like a studio, I don't know, D at this point. It's Studio Z at this point, because I've moved around so many times. But anyway, this is a new room at my mom's house. And I want to share some things with you. These are the things that made me come on today. So I hope you find some feeding for yourself. So what I'm going to talk about today is not so much about money, a little bit, not so much about money, but around the status symbol. No, not the status symbol. The what is that called? Like the egg, almost the egg that you're surrounded by. The egg that you're surrounded by that you are not even aware of. Now, here's one. I just noticed this, that my computer has been telling me that there's been no backups. Now, that's a big thing. I haven't done backups because I haven't been able to figure it out, right? But here's the thing. That computer is operating on its own. It's telling me how many backups it's been for how many days, right? Right? Now it's telling me how many backups it hasn't been for X amount number of days. You know what the number of days is? 632. 632. So I'm reading now. It says no backups for 632 days, right? Look at this. 631. This would read 632 if I gone running today, because this is my daily tracker. My daily tracker and my daily no backups are both 632. Because if I had gone running this morning, this would read 632. I haven't gone running yet. I'm going, but I haven't done it yet. So this would be 632. And mind you, I've got nothing to do with the backups. Nothing. That's just a number just picked, right? It's showing me the same number that I've got in my computer. I mean, come on. So anyway, the egg. The egg has got you. The egg has got you. So in my mental, it's letting me know that I'm with you. I'm with you, Sekou. You run it on 632 days. We're gonna hold your backups for 632 days. And when you're ready, we'll be ready to back up your machine. And this machine will be restored with everything. And that's something I gotta do. I've been scared of it because I couldn't understand it. But now I've got this new energy to do it, right? So I'm gonna do my backups. So I'm gonna pick a nice day, and I'm gonna choose my backups. But I can't help but notice, like, that's been there this whole time. No backups for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. It's been there all along. It just now took me to notice it. 632 days. That's major. All right, so that's one. And then there's some other things in here. So look at this. Sekou, our hero at Team Kahila, right? Now let me explain to you how differently my mind works. Now, again, every stroke is different. I had to get that clear in my head. Every stroke is different. And what happened to me was a beast, I'm gonna tell you. But what happened is synapses in my brain got loose. I guess I'll say it that way. And so the clear path of thinking did not exist anymore. My clear path of thinking all of a sudden was like this. Right? And so this is a good example. So Team Kahila created this book of all these great shots of me. Look at this, me running a specific day. I was running a specific day. I can't even remember what day that was, but look at these things. I got all these things of me, like, oh man, look at me. Okay, anyway. My point is, it was personal. Because there's all these pictures of me. There's they're speaking to me, and what happened is, I thought that this very specific book about me was a book that they sent to everyone. That everyone got a book like this, and that Sekou was just like, it didn't. My brain didn't process this as being personal to me, right? I thought everyone got one of these, and I don't know who. I mean, I recognized myself, but I thought that this was something they gave to everybody for Christmas. I thought this was a Christmas gift for everyone. Everyone got this, and it wasn't specific to me, right? It took me days, years for me to understand that this is me. This is for me. This is what Team Kahila made for me. And it's really moving. It's really moving that they did this for me. And yeah, I really appreciate them, and I appreciate them for putting this together. And so I appreciate them, and I found this in moving one place to another. Look at this. I don't even want to touch it. This right here is my mom's painting. What? Yes, my mom's painting. Look at this. I used to paint a little bit. I got an honorable mention for a painting elsewhere in this house. It is not as good as this. It is not as good as hers. It's not as good. I don't know what I got the honorable mention for, but it's not as good as this one. But this is good. This is good. Let's see. And what else I discovered? I found this $5 bill. This $5 bill. This $5 bill is here because one day I was feeling stressed about money, and I was like, one of those feelings, and I decided to go in the park, go in the backyard, and I don't know why. I came out the house to go running. Instead of going running, I went to the backyard. I was like, I got figured out. And then I looked down, and there's this. Just sitting there. Just sitting there in the backyard. Like, what? Is there someone around here? $5. Just sitting there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Again, the egg. The egg. Let me know. I got you. I got you, baby. I got you. I got your money. That's that. And here's this. These are the rings I used to wear all the time. For those of you that know, I used to wear rings all the time. And I used to wear I don't want to mess this up, but my ring, a lapis lazuli ring. There it is, right? Lapis lazuli ring. I used to wear it all the time, but it broke. It took me a while to remember that it broke. I broke it on a fire hydrant. I was walking along the street, and I was just walking, and I just touched the fire extinguisher. The fire extinguisher? No, the fire. What's the ones that's out on the street? Well, you know what I'm talking about. The ones that are out on the street. So I touched it, and then as I lifted my hand, the ring caught and it broke. So I got to do something else with that. And also, here's a ring that I made. I made that in class back when I was into jewelry. Yes. Okay. So yeah. Oh, wait a minute now. I just saw this. I made this ring too. This was a black diamond. Yeah, a black diamond with a gold inlay, laced with gold. Anyway, it was made with gold and a black diamond. So yeah, this was great to find. Make sure I got it back in here. See, my right hand doesn't have as much dexterity as it used to. I got to make sure I got it. I can put this as a flat device and kind of try to push it down with this hand. Okay, here's my dice. My dice from my what did I call it? My thing there. I can't even remember it, but rolling dice challenge or something. Maybe I'll bring that back. Maybe I'll bring that right now. So here we go. Here's the dice. And you can do this at home. And you can just get some dice and have it with you. And this is what you do. Get some dice. You roll it every morning. 6. It went to 6, y'all. It went to 6. All right, so this is what you do. You take $6 and transfer it. Transfer it out of your checking, out of your savings. Transfer it into a new space. It's a new space, like a new savings account. Like this, for ease of example, just transfer it to a new savings account. Just move it over. Right? And then what you're supposed to do is roll the dice every morning. say, what am I going to get this time? And you move that over. Move it over. You don't have to do it every day. You can do it every week. You could do it every week, every month. However you want to do it, but you've got to transfer. You got to transfer. So now I'm challenged to make sure that I move $6. Woo! And it feels like a lot. It feels like a lot, even though I just got a Starbucks yesterday. Starbucks was $5. $5, right? And here I am talking about $6 like it's a big deal. You know, it's a psychological. Anyway, so this is another way you can let the egg carry you, let the egg feed you, let the egg protect you. All right. You see those plants back there? You see these plants back there that are threadbare? My mom just reminded me that these are plants that were given to me when I was feeling my sickest because of the stroke. And I was like, they're still here? And now I just want to see. Now I just want to see if give it a little bit of water, give it a little love, if they will grow back. Because they're still here. They're still hanging up, right? An orchid and green bamboo. I just want to see. I just want to see, because if they can make it, so can I. If they can make it, so can I. I mean that for real, because I hurt. I hurt. I still hurt quite a bit. And yeah, I don't want to say too much about that, but it hurts. It hurts. And so what I want to know is if these plants can get better in the amount of time it takes them to get better, I can get better. I can get better. I can move these muscles of my right arm, my right leg. I can move these muscles and I can grow and grow and grow. Because it's been 2 years now. It's been over 2 years. And it still hurts. And so I've just got to rethink about how I'm thinking about it and keep trying and trying and trying and trying. I should. Yeah. So there's all these kinds of interesting things. Wanderlust. Wanderlust. I wrote a short story for that book. I wrote a short story for that book. Wow. That was a long time ago. I feel so ancient to me now. It feels like a different person. Right? Like, you ever do something in the past and you know you did it, but when you think about it, it just seems like different, like a different you. My mom put out on my bed, she put out my first book, When Butterflies Kiss. And I was like, I had to get back into it, thinking about it. But then I thought about it, I was like, oh, that seems like so ancient. Seems ancient, you know. Yeah, it felt very different. It felt very different. The two different versions, all these things, all these different things. Yeah. All right. I think that's it. There's more stuff here, but I think I'm going to go back to this, and I'm going to check my comments, and I'm going to talk about money just briefly. And let me just do my affirmation before I do that. I am so happy and grateful to be a multi-millionaire in every area of my life. One more time. I'm so happy and grateful to be a multi-millionaire in every area of my life. Ashe. I got to remember not to skip that affirmation. I got to do it every day. All right. Now let me see if I got any comments. A family of artists. Yeah. I gotta get the scoop with my mom. My mom's a psychologist. What's she doing painting? You know, that's really cool. I wonder if something familiar to us. Maybe so. Anyway, bring me $5. No, I'm not bringing you the $5. This $5 stays right here. For the times when I remember. Because what I'll do, I'll go spend it, right? No. This $5 is to remind me that this money just flew. I mean, this blew out of nowhere. Blew out of nowhere. That's how God works for you. God's working for you. Every time you think you want something, God's providing with it, right? So you've got to be open. You've got to be open. And that's how it can happen. It can just blow right up against your leg. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how. How is not your problem. Because the universe will work on how. You just worry about what you want to happen. What you want to happen. So this sucker stays right here. Stays right here as my reminder. As my reminder that God got me. All right? God got me. $5. Boom. Somebody take a screenshot. All right. Let's see. B King is my fiance, by the way. She's lighting it up. She's lighting it up on the on YouTube. All right. So what are we saying? We need even more of this transparency from crew about money. It's good stuff. Singing in the backyard. I think that's honestly is this Sekou's money. No. Well, I don't know. But invariably, that's what I wanted. That's what I was thinking about. And I was thinking about money, and I was thinking, and it answered my prayer. It answered my prayer. And so whatever happens to this money from here on, it answered my prayer in the moment. It answered my prayer in the moment, right? And it just flew. It just flew and let me know that the egg, once again, the egg supports you. The egg supports you. All right? Yeah. And so let me just say this, because you try to be on transparency. Yeah, I don't usually fall prey to things like this, right? I don't usually. So I'd say maybe like 70% positive. Yeah. Well, maybe more than that. Maybe more than that. But regardless, I do slip sometimes. And I do slip. And so it helps to have these reminders that say, hey, I got you. And then I've got to restructure myself to be mindful of that ongoing. Just $5. $5 out of the net. $5 out of the net. I'm trying to get it. $5 out of throwing out of thin air. $5 throwing out of flip. You know what I'm trying to say. I was trying to put a little beat to it. But yeah, so anyway, it's just a sense of everyone's. Uh-oh, almost knocked my thing over. Everyone thinks of money differently. That's important. Everyone thinks of money differently. Every person thinks of money differently, right? Well, that's not the same thing. It's like we think about the same thing differently, but we think everyone thinks about it the same way. That's not true. It's not true. We all think about it differently, right? $5 different for you, different for me, different. Like it's just different for everyone, right? You've got to work the machinery of your mind to be open and to know that what you want is going to manifest. What you want is going to manifest. No, not what you want. What you believe. What you believe will manifest. What you believe will manifest. Just let it in. All right. Oh, fire hydrant. Yes. Fire hydrant. Yes, that's what caught my ring. All right. Let's see. B King is lighting it up. And she's saying, a minute, you are making it because you are doing and being the work. Bravo. Ashe. 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 Let me see. It's a beautiful book. Yeah, the book was really nice. The book was really nice. And to realize that it's for me, specifically for me, this really brings something special to my heart. Okay, look at all this stuff that the Fee King is pushing up all these. Yeah, 632 days. Yeah, 632 days. Yeah. So my comments here about my fiance. Fee King is sparking it up. Okay. All right. So anyway, let me give you a little very brief thing I want to say about money. I was watching something on YouTube, right? And I caught it on YouTube, and it was a sample of a book that I have, right? And the beginning of the sample of the YouTube sample mentions this janitor that had a normal life, everything was normal, and then he passed away, and he had $8 million. $8 million, right? His life was ordinary. Everything about his life was ordinary. When he died, he had this money. I started thinking about something. Do I have time? No, I don't have time. So anyway, his life was ordinary, and he passed $8 million on. That goes to show you that you don't have to be anybody. This was not passed down from his father, from anybody. He built the money himself by giving a little bit every paycheck to the stock market. A little bit every day, a little bit every paycheck. Stock market, such that he had $8 million when he ended. Right? Changed his life, changed the life of his family forever. Right? So what I want to say is that book, you know what I will say? That book is interesting because I believe that the janitor did not know what he could do with that money. He didn't know. Like, I believe that he knew enough to take out money every paycheck, and give that money over to the stock market. But he did not know. He did not have a financial advisor. He did not have a financial advisor. They could have told him that, all right, you've got, let's say, $5 million. Let's not even not go to 8. You got $5 million. You can sit on yourself. You can rest now. You don't have to work every day. You can use this, do this with it, that with it. And he could have, and so that's what I'm saying. You got to, oh, sorry, my alarm went off. I was like, what is that? What's that noise? So yeah, you've got to understand that you've grown more. You've grown more than the generation before you. But you got to get more. You got to get more info, because yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Because if he had known, his life would have looked much different. And I'm not knocking him, but I'm saying that his life would have looked much different if he had known what to do with that $5 million, that $8 million, right? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So I'm running out of time, so I'm gonna leave it there. But hopefully, I will say some more about that. Maybe I'll do a short video right now when I get off there about that. All right, folks. Thanks for checking in. Thanks, B King, for sparking me up and providing me with so many comments. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Hold down in Baltimore. Hold it down. Hold it down. And I guess I'll just remind you that now is better than perfect. Now is better than perfect. Now is better than perfect.